think I saw it at the bottom. So here we are. I made it, recording to the cloud. So this is our Tuesday class, and I hope that I always need to do a sound check also. You can hear me well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
awesome. That's real important. If you're using an earpiece, you never want to separate the mic from the speaker. But anyway, let's come to a standing place and find our mountain pose. A question is when you're at the grocery store, you're standing in line, and literally, what do you do when you're in line? And if you're just standing, holding on to the cart or with the items in your hand, here's a moment where you can really practice your yoga off your mat and you can just find your mountain pose. So I want to start with relaxing the eyebrows and relaxing the cheekbones on your face and relaxing your jaw and lowering your shoulders, settling in. And the breath that you're focusing on is you're inhaling from the soles of your feet up to the very top and the crown of your head through the front body. And your exhale is going down the back body line, past the back of your knees, and back down to the soles of your feet. So on your inhale, relaxing and just breathing up through the front body to the top of your head. Relax on that exhale, going down through the back body and to the soles of your feet. And as you're going down the back body, tell your shoulders to relax. Relaxation starts in our mind. The mind gives the muscles permission to relax. And so from here, not to do anything special, just to bring us into our mountain pose. Today's class is going to be focusing on finding our mountain pose in every posture that we're in. And we're going to spend a lot of time again on the floor. So while we're standing in your mountain pose, let's always have our blocks and our straps ready for each class because these are going to be the standard props that we're going to be using probably for the next couple of weeks. Not a lot of focus on the props, but it's just going to be very helpful. And I'm not quite sure. Hi, that's Roz joining us. Hi, Roz. And so, again, having your blocks or your pillows and your strap, Roz, is something we're going to be doing for each of the classes for the next for this course and for this series. So we're standing in our mountain pose, and thank you. I see your scarf. We're standing in our mountain pose, and we're just connecting to the root of our breathing. And when you are sending that exhale down along the back body, back behind the knees to the soles of your feet, feel the relaxation in your shoulders. Send a message of relaxation in your shoulders because what I was just saying is our relaxation actually starts in our mind. And you might think, oh my goodness, I do this all the time. But when you're focusing and purposely breathing and you're focusing on your breathing and you're sending that connection down from the top of your head through the back body, back through the back of the knees, and sending down into the heels and to the soles of your feet. So when you're inhaling, bringing that energy up through the front body line all the way to the crown of your head, relaxing here, exhaling down through the back body line, behind the knees, down to the soles of your feet. And so every inhale is relaxing, every exhale is relaxing and just continuing in that pattern of your breathing. So, right here, I want you to do something different. Inhaling on your next inhale, send that energy up. Exhale, send the energy down. So, on your inhale, breathe in. Exhale, really not clenching, but strengthening the back, feeling the energy in your knees. Get the knees as tight as you can by standing, breathing, and relaxation. So inhaling again and sending energy down to those areas, those muscles. and now relaxing everything, and notice the difference. So when we're clenched muscles, when we're tight muscles, even when we're tightening the abdomen muscles or clenching in the back gluteus muscles, even in the knees, the body changes. So now relax. So every time the muscles are clenched, we're shifting to from parasympathetic to sympathetic. But when we send a message of relaxation down through the knees to the soles of your feet, we shift the nervous system from sympathetic to parasympathetic, and relaxation begins to kick in. So we're standing at the grocery store and someone's really making somebody in front of us very angry. They're not bothering us, but the situation can get tense. What do? We send the energy down to the soles of our feet and we inhale back up. And we invite that parasympathetic. We slow down the tense or the tension. Just that simple. So, without going into any kind of special pose to get down onto the floor, let's inhale and bring our arms all the way out. Palms are facing up. Take the arms all the way overhead. Continue looking straight and bring your palms together into prayer pose, relaxing the muscles in our knees. And let's just set our intention today for all of the different ways we can find relaxation off the mat, finding different ways of relaxation in every situation, whether it's tense, whether it's intentionally relaxed, finding our mountain pose wherever we're standing or sitting or even lying down. And so from here, without taking ourselves into any kind of pose, let's just find ourselves in a seated position on the floor, on the mat. And while everyone comes down to a seated position, I'm going to shift my computer since I'm only going to operate from one. And I'm going to shift my computer down to the floor. I want to be right here with you. Um, and now it's getting dark outside. I probably should have turned on a light, but I think I'm light enough for enough light for now. Good. Okay, thanks. So from here, let's just come to a seated position and having the blocks nearby, we're going to go into our supine and lying down. But bring the soles of your feet together and sitting in the cobbler's pose, Supta Baddha Konasana, and just bringing again the thumbs and resting them on the inside of the arch and just finding a way to relax. Now, here is interesting because even right here, find your mountain pose. So, with your elbows nice and straight, as you lower your shoulders on the inside of your knees, begin to bend your elbows and lower the shoulders as comfortable as you can. The elbows might go near the floor, but probably not because they're resting on your hand. Bring the chin to your chest and begin to just lower the shoulders. You're not going to go very far. You're not going to go very low. But as you bring the chin to your chest, really allow the back neck to be lowered as if you're trying to connect the top of your head to the string attached to the big toes. And just lower and relax. And staying right here, feel now I'm hoping that you're feeling some muscle activity in the lower part of your psoas muscles, right above that area below the waistline and just above that fleshy part of your gluteus maximus. And as you sit right here, close your eyes, breathe and relax, and keeping everything where it is, raise your chin and look across the room. Beautiful. You're probably feeling some energy, some muscle activity right here where my fingers are going. And if you are, give me a thumbs up because if you are, yeah, that means these muscles are more tight than we realize. And I say that because I feel it, okay? But everything that we're going to be doing, inhale as you come back up to a seated position and extend the right leg, keep the left knee bent. We're going to go into a seated chair pose. Everything that we're going to be doing for the next couple of weeks will be focusing on releasing, relaxing, and letting go. Releasing the tightness, relaxing from the mind, the body, and the spirit, and just letting every problem go. I know there were a lot of posts today about all the messages and things that we're hearing on the news and what's going on. But for this moment, we're giving ourselves permission to be here, and everything else is over there. So bringing your hands to prayer pose. Notice how you can now come into that L shape, seated. Bring your shoulders back. I'm going to turn myself just a minute. I'm trying to sit as comfortably straight as I possibly can. Okay? Left knee is bent, right leg is straight. Bring your hands into prayer pose. And right here, turn the toes in such a way that you're relaxing the knee and the toe and the knee are in that alignment. It naturally puts the hip in alignment, naturally brings the shoulder into alignment, and we find our mountain pose. Just that easy. Exhale as you take your hands out to the side. Breathe and relax. Turn the palms up and raise your arms all the way up overhead, palms together. Inhale here. Exhale, release. Take the arms down to the side. Palms are facing up to the ceiling. Relax and sweep your hands into prayer pose. And as you bring your hands into prayer pose each time, I'm loving the way I just saw how you bring those elbows into the body. Take the hands down to the side. And from here, we're just going to do a gentle twist, even with our straight leg, right leg is straight and left leg is bent. Take your left hand across the body to the right. Take this right hand out, and you're just turning your shoulders sort of cat corner and just giving yourself a gentle twist here. Come all the way back to center. Take both hands over to the other side with that left knee bent. Look over to your left. Nice gentle twist in the tummy and come back to center. Release that leg, both legs straight, and just breathe here and relax. Again, finding your mountain pose even in this. Sometimes it's a little difficult, or I should say, should not say difficult, challenging to just sit here with nothing supporting the back. The more we find our mountain pose and sit in our 90 from shoulder to hip and then hip all the way to the sole of your foot, the easier it's going to be to sit in this position without anything supporting our back, because the muscles have memory of where we told them to go. So relax that left leg, bend your right knee and bring that left leg back in. And we're connecting the sole of your foot just below the knee in that calf area. And notice how the fleshy part of your calf sort of fits into the arch of your foot like a puzzle piece. It's like these pieces were meant to be together. Bring your hands into prayer pose. Find your mountain pose. As you find your mountain pose, tell the left straight leg to relax. Tell the left knee to relax. And notice that left knee was a little bit clenched, or it was, those muscles were activated and active because it was helping you to get there. But we give those muscles permission to relax. Notice also, again, this is all about body awareness as we relax our shoulders. Notice how, and give me a thumbs up if this happened for anyone. Notice how what we did with the right side of the body shifted to the left side of the body. And we didn't have to tell the toe, the left toe and the left knee to find its alignment. It just naturally went there. Did that happen for anybody? Yes. Isn't that, I love how that happens. That's the way the body, the muscles do this mirror imaging of memory. It's just amazing. So relaxing here in your breath, close your eyes. We didn't close our eyes on the right side because now we've found that balance. Both hands, both knees, both legs now have found that balance of being in the same place. Find your mountain pose. Breathe and relax. Lower the shoulders. And now we can really set that intention for relaxation. And as you open your eyes, take your hands down to the side. On your inhale, sweep the hands, palms up, take the arms all the way overhead. Breathe and relax. Touch the palms together. Exhale, take the arms back out. Palms are facing up to the ceiling. Stay here. Find your mountain pose. Relax the left knee. Breathe and relax. Lower your shoulders as you find your mountain pose. And on the next inhale, sweep the hands back into prayer pose and down to the side for our relaxation. So here we're going to take the right arm across that straight leg body, that straight leg, and take the left arm out to the side so that when you twist in the tummy to the left, your shoulders are balanced and you're twisting again, giving that cleansing twist. Look over just a little bit. Inhale here. On your exhale, come all the way back to center and go all the way over to the other side. Do the same thing with your arms and your shoulders, twisting in the tummy as you give yourself a little glance over the right shoulder. Breathe and relax. And come back to center. So having the strap nearby, we're going to do something really interesting as we go into relaxation. So grab hold of your strap and let's come down to the floor, bending the knees. And as you lower the body, you know me, I like to just roll down on my back and bring my knees to my chest. Hold on to the back of your knees for just a second. Exhale, lower the knees one leg at a time and just be here for the moment. So before I go into any toning, grab hold of your strap. We're going to have some fun today with toning our abs in yoga. It's like yoga Pilates, but it's really yoga. So just be here in the moment, breathing and relaxing. Inhale, bring your right knee to your shoulder, to your chest. Grab hold of your strap, and let's go ahead and put the strap on the bottom of the balls of your right foot. And as you do that, bring your leg up to a leg of a wall. And holding on to the strap, just relaxing, again, releasing and letting go. Hold on to both of the straps with your left hand. Release your right hand down like in a T. Exhale, lower your left leg. Just be here again. Find your mountain pose. Your left shoulder is off the mat just a little, but you're centering your shoulders and you're taking your gaze up to the ceiling. Close your eyes. Breathe and relax. Inhale, breathe, and exhale. Let's lower your right leg across the body to the left. Keep your gaze up at the ceiling, up at the sky. Breathe here. If your left leg is bending, fine. If you're making an adjustment with your head, fine, but keep your gaze up at the ceiling with your eyes closed. How do you gaze with your eyes closed? You're just finding that straight line in the body. Be here for another breath or two. Connecting to your breath. Deep inhale through the nose. Full breath out through the nose. On your next inhale, use the strap to bring yourself back to center. Grab hold of the strap with your right hand. Release your left hand. Continue looking up at the ceiling and take your right leg over to the right side using your strap. Breathe and relax. Don't let any strain happen on your knee, your right knee. If you need to lower or loosen your strap, by all means do that. Your left hip is now off the mat. Left arm is out to the side. Connecting with your breath. Give a little bend to your right knee as you bring this knee back to center and straighten that leg and take it back up a wall. Inhale here, hold on to the strap with your left hand, and now take one strap in each hand. As you inhale, bend your left knee, foot on the floor. From here, as you just bring that toe with the straps across the body, as if the toes want to go above the head for just a breath, and release. Take your leg back and notice what's happening with each vertebrae, straightening and connecting and realigning itself. Inhale, bend your right knee and take that foot down, release the strap, take the foot down, and now go straight down. Exhale, take the left leg straight down. Find yourself in your Shavasana right here. And again, focusing on our body awareness with your eyes closed. Bring your hands down to along the side of the body, and with your strap nearby, using your thumbs to turn the palms up to the ceiling, notice that there is a lightness in one side of the body. If you hear tapping and hammering, my apologies. We're getting close to finishing the baseboards on putting that floor in. My apologies. Breathe here. Relax that energy and relaxing energy down into your shoulders. But do notice if you feel just a slight difference, a little bit of lightness in the right side of your body. The left side is a little heavier. Inhale, bend your right knee, foot on the floor, and exhale down. And inhale, bend your left knee and keep that foot on the floor. Grab hold of your strap. On your inhale, bend your left knee, connect the strap to the sole of your foot, and take your leg up a wall, keeping the right knee bent. Inhale here and exhale, connecting to your breath. Hold on to the strap with your right hand. Release the left hand out into your T and extend on the inhale, breathe, exhale, extend your right leg straight down. Be here for another breath cycle. And again, this is all about body awareness. Just where do you feel wonderfulness? Where do you feel relaxation? Where do you feel the sensation of the back leg those muscles being activated? And if you feel like I feel the back muscles being activated, that's a good sign because we won't be feeling this too many more times. Inhale here. On your exhale, begin to lower your left leg to the right side, just across the body. Breathe and relax. Feels like we were here just the other day. Lower your left arm down along the back of the body and just really be here. What's more relaxing is what brings you real comfort. And bending your left elbow to place your left hand on your waist, notice that I don't know if you know that there is an easier way or a more gentle way. One side of the body always operates different than the other side of the body. So my full foot is on this mat where I don't know if the other one was or not. I'm just here. Take your gaze up to the ceiling, breathe and relax, and try not to keep that straight leg too straight. Give a little bend to your right leg so that you can keep the left leg comfortably straight with no energy. Release the fingers from your strap. Breathe and relax, connecting to your breath and giving a little bit of bend to your left knee. Pull now on that strap. Bend that knee all the way if you want to, like I'm doing. Come back to center, and now take that left leg back up a wall. Grab hold of both straps with your left hand. Release your right hand, arm down into your T. Breathe and relax here. Inhale, relax. Exhale, let's take this left leg over to the left. Keep your gaze up at the ceiling and centering the body. Really centering, really relaxing. And that means relaxing the hold you have on this strap so that it's going where you want it to go, where it comfortably goes. Breathe and relax. You're probably feeling some inner thigh activation. That's a good sign. Give a little bend to this left leg, this left knee. As you inhale, bring the leg back, straighten the knee to take it up the wall. And inhale, bend your right knee, foot on the floor. Notice without even trying to, notice how the back body is rounding and the left side, the left leg wants to go where the right leg just went. A little bit overhead for just a breath or two. Feel the engagement of your hamstrings in the upper back leg. Exhale, take that leg back to a leg up a wall. Breathe and relax. Inhale and bend your knee. Release your strap. Take your foot down to the mat and extend that left leg all the way down. Keep the right knee bent for just a breath as you bring your arms down along the side of the body. Turn your palms to face up to the ceiling. Inhale here and exhale. Release the right leg. Go into your Shavasana. Notice how it's easier to go into this lying down position without the back body being too, what's the word I want to use? Pulled. Just find the relaxation. Notice here is where we find balance. So the question of finding balance in our life as we balance work and family, as we balance all of the different things that we have to do in life, it starts with balancing in the body. Breathe here. Go into this moment with some real joy and inner peace. We deserve to be here, so give yourself permission to be here. Breathing and relaxing. Inhale, bend your right knee, foot on the floor, exhale down. Inhale, bend your left knee and bring that foot to the floor. We're going to do a little interesting core work today, which I think you're going to find interestingly, what's the word I want to use? Challenging without being difficult. Breathe here for another breath. Close your eyes. Bring the knees together and take the feet out just a little bit along the side of your mat. We're going to do that window wiping that we did the other day because it was just so relaxing. And so with your knees touching and the feet just at the edge of your mat, bring them in just a little bit, find your comfort level. Turn the palms up to face the ceiling. Inhale, breathe and relax. Exhale, breathe and relax. And as you inhale, again, not taking anything off the mat, allow the whole back body, the middle part of your body, to really sink into the mat. And now readjust your knees, adjust your shoulders, bringing that tailbone up, but keeping the hips on the mat. And now there's no extra curve in the lower back. Inhale, breathe and relax. Exhale, take the right knee to the right and let the left knee follow. So you're giving yourself a little bit of twist. The right knee is going to go if you can place your right hand just under your right knee, because that right knee is not really, I'm not trying to get you to touch the knee to the floor, but just near where that right hand is. And the left knee, there's a big gap between the two knees. Breathe and relax here. Inhale, bring the knees to center. Stay here for a breath. Connect the knees so that we know where we're going. As we now breathe in and exhale, take the left knee down to the mat. Let the right knee follow. And again, body awareness. My left knee is going somewhere near my left hand. My left knee is not as close to my left hand as my right knee was to my right hand. So again, this in our body awareness, notice that one side of the body is going to always function a little bit differently than the left side, and there's more inflammation on my left side, especially if I'm not eating properly. And even when I'm eating, if there's any damage and you're dealing with inflammation, you're going to notice a difference from one side to the other. Now, on your next inhale, as you bring the knees back up, I want you to check on something. Touch the knees together. We're going to do this again, but the next time we'll just go from side to side like window wipers. But I want you to notice that when you are taking your knees down, you literally are resting on the outside of your foot, right or left. Okay? So at inhale, breathe and relax. Exhale, let's take the knees over to the right. Keep your right hip on the floor as much as you can. Your left glute is now off the mat. Breathe and relax into this. You're on the outside of your right foot and your ankle, the inside of your left foot, and maybe almost your ankle or part of your ankle. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, let's bring the knees back up to center and keep going over to the left with both knees, but keeping the shoulders as comfortably as you can on the mat. That right knee is out in space somewhere. It's nowhere near the floor, but it's going to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Keep going all the way over to your right. Lower your right knee to the right. Breathe and relax. Inhale, bring both knees back to center, feet on the floor. Exhale, take the left knee and the right knee follows. This is really relaxing that lower part of that lower back and the hips. Breathe and relax here. Inhale, come back to center, touch the knees, bring the feet together, bring the knees together. Inhale, bring your right knee to your chest. Exhale, lower the left leg down. Be here for another breath moment, another breath cycle. Take your left hand over across to hold on to the outside of your right knee. Release your right hand. Take your right knee over to the left, looking over at your right hand. A nice supine stretch. Breathe here and relax. And as you bring your gaze back to center, turn the palm, your right palm down. Slide that hand down along the back body. You can bend your elbow to rest your hand on your waist. I'm using my big toe, my big right toe to relax. And now I can almost let that right knee touch the mat. I'm not really trying to. If you do, that's great. If you don't, that's great. Breathe here and relax. Your right shoulder is off the mat. Now, if you take your hand down to the mat, bring your shoulder, your right shoulder back to the mat and turn your palm up. This arm should be at an angle, but your right knee going over to the left is going to come up off the floor mat area just a little bit. And that's where you want it to be. Relax into this. Breathe and relax into this. One more breath cycle. On your inhale, come back to center. and hold on to the back of your hamstring, back of the knee. As you inhale, bring this right knee up close to the knee, find the alignment, and exhale energy. Really straighten that left leg, and now relax. So your left toe and your left knee are finding alignment. You have to tell the right toe and the right knee to find alignment. Breathing into this. Now relax and release. Let the left hand go. Hook your forearm under your right knee. Your left arm is out to the side in a T. You've hooked your forearm under your right knee, and let this knee come over to the right side. Like if we were, this is like a different way of going into happy baby. Your left toe is going to the left. I'm sorry, left toes going to the right. Everything's going to the right. But the alignment with the toe, the right toe and the right knee are still in place. Inhale, come back to center. Breathe and relax. Bend your right knee and notice, bend your left knee. Place that foot on the floor with your right knee. Notice when you bend your left knee with that foot on the floor, notice how your left knee wanted to come closer to your shoulder. Inhale here. Take your right leg to a leg up a wall. Turn this right leg. What's wrong with me? Turn your right leg with the toes out and bend your knee. Bring the heel to your left knee. And again, we're going to do that threading the needle. So it's an awkward kind of position, but you can easily do this. You can do this without holding on. Just bring the knee up to your shoulder. Lower that foot back down to the floor, or you can, this is always awkward, finding that space. If you take your right hand through the opening so that the right hand is going to hold on to the inner thigh and the back of your hamstring, left hand goes on the outside and bring both hands up. So I find it's interesting. You can do it, but you're pulling this, your right shoulder is going in just a little bit, so just relax with this posture. Now, if you take the right arm out of that and take the right arm to form a T, hold on to the back of your left hamstring. What you're feeling is the muscles, the tightness in the right hamstring. Okay? Just breathe here. Be here for the moment. Notice how the whole back body is now sinking into the mat as if it's sinking into the earth. Find a little bit of alignment with your left toe and your left knee. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, relax through the sole of your feet. Begin to lower that left leg down to the floor and bring that right leg back out, leg up a wall. Inhale, bring the right knee to your chest. Exhale, lower that right leg all the way down. Extend the left leg down. Breathe and relax. Be here in this moment, breathing and relaxing. And now let's do ourselves a favor by doing the same thing on the other side of the body. Continue to breathe here. Starting here, we can go right into our Shavasana Relaxation. Inhale, bend your left knee, foot on the floor. Inhale, bend your right knee, foot on the floor. And on your next inhale, bring your left leg, left knee to your chest. And let's take that leg straight up a wall. holding on to the back of this hamstring. Lower this right leg, extend the, I'm sorry, left knee is bent to your shoulder, extend your right leg, and just breathe energy down into the right leg. So your right leg is straight, your left knee is bent. Hold on to the outside of this knee. Let's take this left leg across the right side of the body and remember and notice how the left arm just naturally goes out to the side. Breathe here and relax. Be here for the moment, giving yourself permission to be here. This is a beautiful place to be. And taking your right hand along the inside of that calf or near the inside of the knee. On the next inhale, bring that knee back to center and give some energy to your straight leg, your right leg. Bring the knee to your chest. One more centimeter. Inhale, bend your right knee, and again, notice how the left knee already there wants to and can come a little closer to your left shoulder. Inhale, take the left leg up a wall, turn the toes out to the left, and bend your knee and place that left ankle on top of your right ankle. Now, with the clouds coming in, ladies, understand what goes on in the body when the clouds come in, especially as we move into that autumn equinox. We feel the pressure of the clouds being lowered. We feel the barometric pressure. So be kind to yourself if you notice any stiffness anywhere. That's one of the reasons, again, why I love practicing yoga. It's going to keep us bendable. It's going to keep us flexible with all the changes in the weather and how those changes in the weather can affect our body. On your next inhale, bring your right knee to your chest and hold on to the back of your right leg. And notice this time I'm not trying to take this left hand through that opening. It's just a lot of work. Whereas you can just relax the left hand out to the side, holding on to the back of your right knee with your right hand. Why? Because that's how flexible we all have become in these last weeks and months. And so if you just kind of touch the back of your left hamstrings, just touch where you feel that tightness. And you can release your hand back down, but I want to bring attention, awareness to those muscles if they feel slightly tight. This gentle movement right here is going to eventually release that tightness. But right now, a tightness can feel good because we know now those muscles are being activated, they're being relaxed, and they're being released. They're being lengthened, which is also giving strength. And notice how the full back again is resting and sinking down into the mat. Breathe here and be here. I'm not trying to encourage that left knee to go out or be flat. Let the knee go and come into the body where it does. Breathe here and relax. Bring some challenge into this movement by releasing your right hand. You can form a T, but it's probably more comfortable to bring your arms down like in an airplane. Find alignment in the right toe and the right knee. Sink your shoulders into the mat. Bring awareness to the tummy muscles. Hold on to the back of your right knee. Inhale here and exhale. Lower the right foot onto the floor. Bring the left knee into the shoulder. One more time. Interlace the fingers behind your left knee. Inhale here. Exhale. Extend that right leg all the way down. Breathe and relax. Exhale, release the left leg. And as you take the left foot down, extend the left leg all the way down. Find yourself in your Shavasana. Notice, bring a little movement, rounding the side. Bring some comfort. Extend your ankles about shoulder width or farther apart. Arms are down at your side like an airplane. Palms facing up to the ceiling. Eyes closed. Breathe and relax. Begin to relax your eyebrows and your forehead. Relax the chin and your cheekbones. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Bring awareness to your hands. Bring your awareness to the soles of your feet. Breathe here and relax. Turn your palms down to the mat. Bring your right leg more in line with being straight. Bring your left leg closer, more in line with being straight. Inhale, bend your right knee, foot on the floor. Exhale down. Inhale, slowly bend your left knee, foot on the floor. And one challenge here is we're going to inhale, bring both knees to your chest, holding on to the back of each of those, the knees and the hamstrings right there, that crease. Exhale, extend your legs into upper wall. Take your palms down to the ceiling. Down from the ceiling, down to the mat. Turn your palms up to the ceiling and be here for just a breath cycle. Breathe and relax. Relax the muscles in your tummy. Bend your knees and find your 90. So again, it's just, placing the fingertips on the toes, not the toes, fingertips on the knees. Now we're going to do something very interesting. Take your hands down to completely along the side of your body and turn the hands so that you're resting on the pinky and the thumb is facing up to the ceiling. Inhale, bring your arms straight over beside the knee, right along the knees. And we're going to do something very interesting. Take your right leg up a wall and take your left arm on the inside or the outside of this arm. So turning both arms, your right arm is on the mat, your left knee is bent, your right leg is straight. Your left arm is reaching across the body and it's resting on the outside of that knee. You're giving yourself a gentle twist. Now we're going to shift. So you're going to bring the arms across, bend your right knee, straighten the left leg, and you're going to reach the right arm across the outside, across the body, and it's leaning on the outside. Left arm is down on the side. Now, windshield wiper that right leg back and both legs up a wall and both arms out to a side, and bend your knees again. Bring the arms overhead, and we're going to take the arms over to the side, bend the right knee, straighten the left leg, shift, bend the left knee, straighten the right leg. Right arm is across the mat, left arm going across the body. Now, taking both arms out to the side and both legs up a wall. Find a way to bring your fingertips to the back of your head, keeping your elbows on the mat and keeping your legs up a wall. Many of you might remember doing this in aerobics or exercise when they called it calisthenics. Remember that? We're going to try to raise the shoulders off the mat, and we're going to take our left elbow to our right knee, but we're not going to bend the knee. Inhale, take your left elbow to your right knee. Come back to the floor. Keep the legs straight. Inhale, take your right elbow to your right knee and come back to the floor. Now, in the past, we used to bend the right knee and take your left elbow to that knee. Come back to the floor. Keep the knee bent. Keep the right knee bent. Only this time we're going to reach the hand all the way across. So we're reaching the left straight arm all the way across with the right knee bent. Come back down. And then we're going to change. We're going to shift. Straighten the right leg. Bend the left knee. And take the right arm all the way across. So if we were to do this kind of fast, it'd be kind of interesting. We'll play with this some more. But for now, I like it when we just keep the legs up a wall, take the fingertips to the back of your head. Inhale, lift the shoulders, take your left elbow to your right straight leg, come back down on the mat. Inhale, lift the shoulders, take your right elbow to the left knee, legs are straight, come back. Bend your knees to your chest. Take your hands back behind the knees. Bring the knees a little bit closer. Take your left foot down to the mat. Hold on to the back of your right knee. Both knees are bent. Your right knee is to your shoulder. Left knee with the foot on the floor. Extend your left leg all the way down. One more time. Breathe and relax. Inhale, we're going to raise a straight leg, left leg up, and lower that left leg down, connecting to your breath. Inhale, lift the leg straight up a wall, holding on to the back of your right hamstring. Exhale, lower that straight leg down, and don't let it touch. Yes. And now let it touch, release. Extend your right leg straight down. Breathe and relax. Adjust your shoulders. Inhale, bend your right knee and bend your left knee. Inhale, bring your left knee to your shoulder. Keep the right knee bent. Hold on, interlace your fingers behind your left knee. Exhale, extend your right leg all the way down. Inhale, bring that straight leg all the way up. Feel the back body rounding. Exhale, lower that straight leg all the way down. Let it touch the mat. Breathe and relax. Inhale, raise that straight leg all the way up. Breathe here and relax. Exhale, lower the right straight leg all the way down. Just before you get to the floor, don't touch. And now release. Beautiful. Release your left leg and extend that leg all the way down. Take your legs out to a 5-star point. That means your arms are extended out in a T and your legs are extended out in a V. Breathe and relax. We do this sometimes in a standing position, and we will next week when we play with our standing positions. Turn the palms down and bring your hands down along the side of the body. Inhale, bring your right leg a little bit straight. Exhale, on the inhale, bring the left leg a little straight. Turn the palms up to the ceiling. Breathe and relax. Relaxing the eyebrows and relaxing your eyelashes and relaxing your shoulders and your neck and relaxing your elbows, your hands, your fingers. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Deep breath in and full breath out as you relax your tummy and all the muscles we used in the legs today, the quadriceps and the hamstrings. Relax the psoas muscles in your hips and the knees, the calves. Relax your ankles and send that energizing energy out through the soles of your feet, sinking your shoulders into the mat. Eyes closed and relax and breathe. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And so that's a full breath in, deep breath out. And bring awareness to your fingers. Bring awareness to your toes. Bend your right knee and bend your left knee, feet on the floor, sinking the lower back into the body. Bring both knees to your chest. And let's turn over to the right side fetal position. Curl up in a nice ball. Really relax here for just a breath. Bring that top leg all the way up to your shoulder. Extend that bottom leg all the way out. You are able to do this as you're sleeping and when you're waking. And when you do this, I pray that you will do this with real purpose. Bring both knees together and take your left shoulder all the way down to the mat and extend your left arm and your right arm in your T. Inhale, lift your left arm and bring it all the way over, palm down on your right palm. And inhale here. As you exhale, take that left arm all the way over to your left. Walk your feet back to a place where you're centered with your back on the mat and your knees are bent and your feet are on the floor. Bring your knees to your chest and go over to the left side fetal position, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to curl up in a nice ball. Bring your right knee to your chest, extend the left leg down, and your right hand is not going to really reach that left hand if you're keeping your shoulders on the mat. And I don't want you to be on your shoulders on the floor. So inhale, bring that right arm all the way across the body to form a T. Inhale, bring that arm all the way across the body, somewhere near your left arm. And bring your right knee and then let the left knee follow, knees together, holding on to the back of the knees, knees to your chest. Inhale here. On your exhale, roll over to your right side. fetal position and push yourself up. Extend that leg straight out as we come into a seated position, and keep that straight leg bent if it's comfortable, or you can bend both knees as we bring ourselves into prayer pose, soles of your feet together. I'm so excited that we were sharing our practice together. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. And before I unmute us, let's bring our hands into prayer pose. Find yourself in your sit bones, real comfortable and relaxed. Let's bow to the teacher in each of us as we say namaste. Namaste. The God in me honors the God in you. And before I stop the recording, I'm going to unmute everybody. We'll check in. Look, clicking mute on my own self. Unmute, unmute. I'm going to ask, hey, everybody's unmuted. I have to ask you, and I don't know where my glasses are. How are you feeling?
I know I was stressed earlier. And as I
Yeah,
did my yoga practice, I could feel myself getting rid of that stress because I kept those thoughts in my head. But as I got rid of it, then all my energy focused on what you were saying. It was really interesting.
I am so grateful. Thank you so much for sharing that. Raj, you were going to say something?
Just so much more relaxed. And I really enjoy some of those new moves we were doing. Those were great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I feel like I got a good core workout.
Wow,
Mm.
awesome.
I need to turn the light on.
Yeah, I know. I had to get up and turn my light on, and I don't know where. My glasses are somewhere out in space somewhere. So you know what? I am so grateful. Every time we come into yoga together, I'm going to try to do something different. The beauty is the repetitive, but repetitive in a different way. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And that gives us the ability to just become so much more flexible. That's awesome. And respecting our time, it's a little after 7. So I had to bring my little clock in here because um, thank you all so much. So here, let me just stop the recording again. Thank you. This is a recording that we're going to play on Thursday of this week only because I'll be in Atlanta. And I really encourage you, if you can, if you're a
Go Atlanta.
Tuesday, I'm going to Fern's house actually. Um, where's that in terms of where we are? She's on Martin Luther King. Where is that in Atlanta? Fulton County, Roz?
That's Fulton County.
Yes,
And
Fulton County.
she's a little west of downtown, very close to downtown Atlanta.
Yes, a little west of downtown. And
Hmm.
I think it's a perfect location. You can find yourself getting almost everywhere, right?
Yes, very central.
Yeah, very central, yeah.
Hmm.
And a
Hmm.
lot a lot of things going on. I think that's where that new stadium, what is it, the
Yes,
Mercedes
the
Stadium?
Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Mercedes-Benz.
Uh-huh.
Notice that they don't call it the Mercedes, they call it
The
Mercedes-Benz.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
For all you
They call it.
Mercedes-Benz girls.
Yeah, that's the happening part of town now. It's being
Yes, it is.
newly redeveloped, and then you have
Yes.
all the HBCUs close by, Spelman and Morehouse, and Morehouse School of
Yes,
Medicine, all of
bless
that
you. Bless you,
right
Sarita.
there.
Well, one of the reasons we're going down is well, of course, Erin had her baby, my goddaughter, and a couple of months ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think I just lost Dr. Leslie. She has to go sometimes. I'm gonna stop our recording. And then my niece is attending Spelman. Oh, she's back. Yay. My niece, Dr. Leslie, is attending Spelman. And of course, Antoinette attended Spelman. So we're going down there just to bring some of our friends who are in that area, family, just to kind of let her know her village is there.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So wait, let me stop recording because I want you all. Are you sure you want to